Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? So what I have in for repair today is another PlayStation 4, okay? And I bought this one offline, and I can show you guys what's going on with this. I can tell you guys also how to fix it. I think this has a hard drive issue. That's what I'm thinking, right? So I did purchase some hard drives the other day. And we're going to use one of those on here and see if we can get this console working again. So let's go ahead and let's test it, and then we'll move on to the repair. Alright, so here we are. We're turning on the TV, and let's plug up our HDMI cord. So HDMI, and then our power. Got a few little dings. Let's just take this off because we don't really need it on there. And we have power. And let's see what happens. Maybe we can just reset it and it'll be fine. So we have blue light with no display, and that's probably because we don't have it set to the right one, I'm thinking. Let's see if that's it. Nope. So this one is the right one. And we're getting no image right now, which can also be from the hard drive. But we have a pulsing blue light. So before, when we purchased this, the person said that, okay, there we go. So did this have something to do with it? No. So I think the hard drive is really, really bad. It's not even, it's taking so long for it to load up. And we still have the pulsing blue light. And all these consoles that I'm replacing the hard drive on, I'm putting SSD in there. I'm not putting an HDD back in. Okay, so let's find our new hard drive. And here we go. Bought this one off of Mobile Centrics. This is the Apollo hard drive. They said they're for MacBooks or iMacs or whatever. I bought a few of them and they work pretty good, so that's what we're replacing all of these with. The one that I'm replacing is the same size as this one. It's 500 gigs. It's 500 gigs. I like to go with 1 terabyte, but I mean, unless the person requests, 1 terabyte, I'm just reselling these. If they request it, then charge them a few dollars and then put a 1 terabyte in. I know most people are saving their games on here, but here's my suggestion. If you're going to be downloading games on your console, you're better off having an external hard drive. And it looks like some water might have got in here. Yep, because I can see the water mark on top of the console. So maybe there is some water damage inside the console. I might have to take it apart. If it continues to do this over and over again, we might just go ahead and take it apart and see what's going on. Okay. So there we go. We got our new drive in, and we powered it up. See if we get our second beep, and let's see if it goes in a safe mode. We got our second beep, and I think we're in safe mode now. And it went into safe mode a lot faster than previously, where it was just pulsing the whole time. I mean, we still have a pulsing light, and we don't have a safe mode screen. There we go. So we're gonna, okay. And I think I've already have it downloaded on this because I just did the PlayStation 4 Pro and I had to reinstall the software. So I think we already have the software on this thumb drive. We'll find out here in a few minutes and we'll just watch this thing go through its space. I'm just putting back the screw back in that holds the hard drive in. And I have this drive here. This is a 2 terabyte drive. Don't buy these. I've tried this on my PC, and for whatever reason, this drive is like impossible to get working. Just impossible. I don't know what it is. Yes. And yeah, the SSDs, they're moving fast. That's how much of a difference it makes. Like, I wasn't a believer of how much faster the SSD is compared to the HDD until I started installing games and realizing, like, wow, this is a huge difference. And we expect to see. So right here, that is the 2 terabyte drive right there. The controller, some coils, a clock, a couple MOS. And I don't know why they didn't use, all of these spots right here. But like I said, this thing just doesn't want to do anything at all. It doesn't want to. Like, you install it and it's like the slowest drive I've ever used in my. I think HDDs might be faster than this thing. So don't buy these. I'm checking the fan, make sure that the fan is spinning. Because like I said, I am going to resell this console and I have to double check everything. So what I'm going to do is, once this is finished, we got a boot, I'm going to clean it all up, probably take the whole thing apart and check the thermal paste, because like I said, it took out all the screws, so I want to make sure that the thermal paste has been replaced and it's fresh thermal paste and that the fan is cleaned up, and that way this console can, run for another 4 or 5 more years. Maybe even longer. I don't know. I just, and the white light only stayed on for a minute. And we can take out the thumb drive because this part of the repair is finished. Everything from here should be kosher. Yep, and we have a solid white light now. So I think from here the console is good. Like I said, I want to check the fan. We'll also check. Yeah, it doesn't need any updates because that's the newest software that's out. Yep, that's the newest software that's out. And there we go, we have a working console. So we're gonna let this run for a little bit, and just to make sure that everything is okay, that it's not overheating and shutting down randomly. We'll also go back over the fans and make sure that the fans are all good and clean. Using my little vacuum here. Like I said, I'm going to start listing these on my website in case you guys want to buy anything like this. It's good for cleaning like consoles and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to tear the whole thing apart to clean it. You can just, you know, simply, like right here, turn it on. And just like that, I can clean out these vents without taking the whole console apart. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.